Hey, new agents, listen up. If lack of confidence, soft skills, and consistency are holding you back, it's time to crush those barriers. In this video, I'm giving you the exact strategies you need to snag 2 listings per month. Starting now, starting today. No more excuses. Let's make it happen. You go from 0 listings to 2 listings per month. Some of you may feel as if you're a new agent and you are maybe too new, too young, too short, too tall, too dark, too light. And it comes down to 3 words: lack of confidence. Other problems could be you're wondering, how do I go from 0 to 2 listings per month? How do I get there? You may feel as if you don't know where to go to get clients. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to say it. You don't know when to say it. So many questions, but it all comes down to 3 words, and that is lack of skill. Next problem, and you may feel this all the time. You may not know how many hours to work. Should I do full-time? Should I do part-time? Should I work in the morning? Should I work at night? And it all boils down to 3 words: lack of consistency. And I'm Spence. I'm with the Fierce Formula. I created a formula to help new agents and those agents that are struggling to get listings. I show you exactly what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and you will succeed if you follow my formula. I created an awesome formula that can help you. I call it a roadmap, a formula. You can call it whatever you want, but here's the thing: it works. For example, 3 years ago, I said, after being in this industry for almost, at the time, 7 years, and doing the same thing over and over again, I realized that, hey, there's a pattern to this business. And there's a pattern to all businesses, and I won't get into that because I want to focus on the real estate industry. But there was a pattern that I noticed, and that pattern is what I used to create the Fierce Formula. And I did a test run. I gathered together 20 participants in a first cohort, and it was over 3 months in which I taught soft skills, consistency, psychology, personality traits, learning skills, learning techniques, and cold calling, talking to expirers, talking to FISBOs, communicating with your people you know, you love, you trust, you do business with, creating a niche. And it went on and on. It was a really intense trial run, and there were success stories. And one young lady was operating in another country and was able to get 5 listings in 1 month. Another young lady used the 100 names technique, and she was able to reach out to 3 family members and help 1 family member purchase a house. And she was able to help another family member sell a house. Realized that I was onto something, and this was something that I can teach not only locally, not only in my state, not only on the East Coast, but it works nationwide. It works worldwide. It's a technique that you can use wherever you are, and it requires you to have 3 skills, and I'm going to go into that right now. The first thing, in order to get 2 listings per month or more, 2 listings is the minimum, and we can even say 1, but in order to get a listing per month, you need to have confidence. You need to be able to communicate with at least 10 people per day that's in your circle. And if you've exhausted that circle, you need to talk to 500 people per day that's outside of your circle, that are cold call, cold door knocking, cold standing out at the supermarket, or standing in front of Home Depot, or standing in front of Walmart, or standing in any parking lot talking to people. Now, how do you bypass that if you are shy? How do you bypass that if you are young, if you are tall, short, dark, light, if you are not confident in the skin that you're in? And I can tell you, it is working on this every day, looking at yourself in the mirror, doing a video like this and facing the public, and practice. Believe it or not, Spence was super duper shy. I was afraid of my own shadow. I felt so insecure. I was brand new in a new city. I didn't know anybody. I was dirt poor, and I did not feel confident enough to speak to people about selling a 6-figure product. And with lint in my pocket, and I tell my niece that, she cracks up laughing all the time. But absolutely, I didn't have the confidence in what I did, and what you all can do if you are shy and if you lack the confidence. You have to do this if you want to go from no listings, no business, to 6 figures per year plus, meaning 2 listings per month. And we'll go over the business plan, but right now we're talking about the number 1 skill that you need in order to achieve this goal. You need to go into a restaurant, into any retail store, and just start talking to the clerk, or say hi to the customers. Hi, as if you worked there. Hi, how are you? Did you find what you need? Or great weather today. It's sunny outside. Oh, the rain. Oh my goodness. When will it stop? Tiny, small conversations to help bring you out of your shell. And guess what? Believe it or not, people will talk to you back. They will be kind, they will be warm, and they would engage you, and they will start talking about their families, their children. They'll talk about their grandkids. They'll talk about the boat they just purchased. They talk about the trip they just came from. And if you do this enough, you will eliminate the shyness, and you will develop confidence to speak to people in the public. Once you overcome that skill, and I can't tell you when you will feel that confidence, but I can tell you, you need to do it a lot. Actually, you will be able to start talking about real estate. Obviously, you need to study your craft. You need to know the real estate market. You need to know and understand your local market. You need to know what a buyer's market is, conventional. You need to know all of the terminology. You don't learn all of that in real estate school, believe it or not. You have to study every day. As far as a daily schedule, we'll talk about that in further video. For now, become confident and secure in your skin, knowing who you are and what you are looking to do. Generate 2 listings per month. The only thing you need to be focused on is building your confidence. And if you do that daily, every day, eventually you will come into your own, like I did. My first year in the business, I listed 63 homes. I did not do it by hiding out in my house or in front of a computer, or I don't know where people hide when they pretend that they're working, pretending that they're doing busy work and typing on the computer and writing letters. No, forget all of that. Forget that. Talk to people every day, and you will generate 2 listings per month. That's the formula. That's the fierce formula. There are things called soft skills. A lot of new agents, again, they don't like the confidence, or a lot of agents just don't feel like they have the know-how. They don't feel like they have the ability. They question, what should I say? Should I be casual? All of this stuff, when naturally you will be able to acquire these skills by focusing on, again, the knowledge. You have to study, you have to learn, you have to have the confidence, but you only need to say very simple things. And how do you learn that? Well, checklists. So There's a great book called The Checklist. I believe it's called The Checklist Manifesto. There is a link to that in the description. It's an affiliate link. I am an Amazon affiliate. But beyond that, if you have checklists, which by the way, pilots who clock 10,000 hours in the sky continue to use a checklist. And if a pilot can do that, why can't you, newbie in the business or someone struggling in the business, why can't you? So have a checklist of what you need to accomplish on that phone call, and that will help you get through and say the things at the right time when you should say it in order to be successful in real estate. And for the listing appointment, you need to make sure you have a signed agreement, and now you need to have an MLS agreement and a buyer agency agreement if you're working with buyers, and then you check off everything that you need to have before you get off that phone call, or check off everything you need to have while you're sending it to that client to sign. Make sure you don't miss anything. So checklist is the answer. That gets over the what do I say, how do I say, when do I say it. Checklist. Some simple things that will help you get to where you need to be. Just follow my lead. Trust me. I promise you I can help you, and this is help. Next step is called consistency. If you consistently practice, you will eventually become really good at what you practice. If you consistently work, eventually you will be really good at what you're working on. Consistency is showing up for yourself. And it could be you work 4 hours, which is 5 to 9 in the morning, and you knock out 4 hours, and then when you get off, you knock out the 6 to 10. Okay, so if you're really committed to doing real estate, you'll find the time. You can do it early in the morning, you can do it after work, and that will be 8-hour shift. It'll be your 9 to 5 job or your 9 to whatever job, and the mornings and the afternoons. That's how you work real estate if you're a part-timer. If you are a full-timer, there is no excuse. There is no excuse if you are a full-timer for you to work full-time hours. And when I say work full-time hours, typing away on your computer to optimize your website is not work. That's not lead generation work. Typing on the computer to fix your business card or to optimize your business card or any of that busy work is not work. It is wasting time. It is stalling. It is stopping you from getting the 2 listings per month. The only thing that you need to do your first year in the business, your first 3 years in the business, honestly, is to talk to 10 people per day in your network. If you exhaust your network, talk to 500 people per day by cold calling, by cold door knocking, by handing out flyers in parking lots and train stations, and beat people off. You can spend it all on social media. You can go in groups after groups after groups, but eventually make sure you pull that conversation online into real life phone call. It is a phone conversation, is a face-to-face. That is the only thing that is considered a contact. Okay? You can do it. I believe in you. You all are winners. You've lasted this long on this video. You are a winner. You can make it happen. You can go from 0 listings per month to 2 listings or more. You can make 6 figures to 7 figures or more. Real estate is where it's at, and you all are going to do great. Follow the Fierce Formula. Oh, and by the way, guess what? I have a group. It's called Fierce Formula. It's in the school community. I love for you to join. We're engaged. We're active. We're really looking for ways to reimagine real estate. It's so clunky. We're going to make it better. If you are a new agent, a seasoned agent, a title agent, an attorney, an insurance person, an appraiser, a lender, anyone that is in the real estate industry, come join us. It'll be fun.